can't join us. And Kayla, maybe you could go ahead and record it too, just in case we have any issues. So my name is Tamsin Gilbert. I'm Research Network producer at Common Ground Research Networks. This is my colleague, Kayla Ryan. You might have spoken to both of us over the last few days or weeks or months. If you wouldn't mind just keeping yourself on mute, and then once I've run through how to engage, you can unmute to ask me questions. Sorry, that was me a second to remember how to do that. And then maybe you can give me a thumbs up, someone, if you can see what I'm sharing. And it's clear.
I can't see it. Oh, okay.
You can't see much.
Not
you
yet.
can?
I think it's just taking this. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we can see it.
You can see the screen? Okay, great.
Yes, I can.
And everyone can hear me okay?
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and show you the CVU Scholar event microsite. Now, there's a number of different ways to get to the event micro. Great, thanks, Hala. There's a way site. One is from the web page. We have attending this engagement session from the Inside Conference. So you can see on both of those landing pages, there's a microsite. Go ahead and right. Another way to get there is through a link. In the top right-hand corner is where you'll see
Okay, so Tamsin has been having some internet issues currently, so I will go over to Scholar in the event microsite. So sorry about that. Let me just share my screen really quickly. All right, can you guys see my screen? Thank you. So I think Tamsin already showed how to get to the microsite. So you can go from the conference website, or you can go from your profile. So when you're in your profile, you can update your account settings, and it's really important to keep your affiliation up to date for the conference. And so to update that, you can just go to account settings here. From your profile, you can also view your communities. So if I go to the community for humanities, I can view who has joined recently. Once it loads, I'll be able to view who has joined recently and then any updates that have been posted. So to get to the event page, you can go to your events in the top right and then click on the conference. So this is the microsite for the event, and this first page just shows information about the event and the annual themes. Some of them are the same every year, but every year there is a special focus that's different. The next tab, if you have a proposal, will be your proposal, where you can view your proposal and then upload any digital media, like a video recording of your presentation, a PowerPoint, a PDF, anything like that. And then the third tab is your registration. You can view your registration and you can download your receipt. And then I'll skip over to special events, where you can view both the online and in-person special events and sign up for them. And then, so next would be the presentations tab, where you can, I'm not following any presentations yet, I'll show you that later. And then there's the featured tab, where you can view all the emerging scholars presentations. You can also sort the presentations by theme. So if you're looking for a particular theme, like maybe the special focus, you scroll down, you can see all the presentations that are under that theme. And then you can also sort them by type. So say you're looking for a particular presentation type, like maybe workshops or focus discussions, you can view just those. And then the last tab is the schedule. The last tab is the schedule. So the first tab is the pre-conference day, which is today. So this is only online sessions today. So currently we're in the online engagement session, and then next will be the online Think and Drink welcome reception. And this is a really informal session where we all introduce ourselves and discuss the conference theme. So for these sessions that are online, if you click on them, it'll have the Zoom link and a time zone converter. And these sessions will also be recorded because there's no perfect time zone, and so you can view it anytime later. We'll have them uploaded later today. So the next tab is day one, and any session that says university and online will be viewable online live on Zoom. So these will also have Zoom links listed, and they will also be recorded. And then there's also all the in-person sessions, and then there's a plenary later, which will be recorded and viewable online. Day two is pretty much the same. There's also plenaries that will be online, and so you can watch those live on Zoom. Day three is also the same. The online only tab has all of the asynchronous presentations that are digital media based. So you can click on any of the sessions, and there will be all the abstracts for the presentations in the session. And then you can also click on view digital media on each presentation to view the digital media. So let's say I'm really interested in Lisa's presentation, I can click follow. And if I'm also just interested in her work, I can click on her name and it will take me to her profile, and we can add her as a peer, and then we can get in contact with her. And then, so once I've followed this presentation and I go back to the presentations tab, it'll show up in my following tab. And then, so back to the schedule. So the online only tab, all of these presentations, like I said, are digital media based. And so if they haven't uploaded digital media, so there's no view digital media button, but you're really interested in their presentation, you can click on request media and follow this presentation, and they'll get an email saying that someone has requested digital media, and then you'll also get an email once they've uploaded. And so back to the session page, there's also the discussion tab, and these discussion boards are for the entire session, not just the individual presentation, so that you can make connections between the presentations and ask questions to multiple presenters at once. And so we really encourage people to use the discussion board, and so that you can engage with the presenters. And yeah, so all of these sessions are asynchronous and should have digital media. The featured presentations you can see are also from the emerging scholars. So I think that's everything with the microsite. Does anyone have any questions?
I have a quick question. If you're doing an asynchronous presentation and someone posts a question on your board, will you get an email notification, or do you have to check to find out?
Email.
Okay.
So
even if you just get a question, you'll get an email.
Yeah. If someone comments in the discussion board, you'll get an email, and then if you reply and then they reply back to you, you'll also get an email.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And then I also forgot to mention a lot of the in-person sessions, a lot of the in-person presentations, they have also uploaded digital media, so you can view that also from the in-person sessions. Because we encourage online delegates, of course, have to upload digital media, but we also encourage in-person delegates to upload digital media so that the online only delegates can also view the presentation. Does anyone else have any questions? Let me stop sharing this. So if there are no other questions, I think I will end this session here. Also keep in mind there is the Think and Drink reception in about 45 minutes. And so I really encourage you to attend that session. Like I said, it'll just be informal. We'll introduce ourselves. If you have a presentation, you can talk about that and we'll link it so everyone can view it and follow. And we'll just be discussing the conference theme as well. So thank you so much for coming to this session. And I hope you have a great rest of the conference. Thank you.